that are using my network password. And so when you change that password on your Wi-Fi, you disconnect everything that's connected to the Wi-Fi. And I don't have time to go through and actually connect everything back right now. So I'm not practicing um, good security measures because I've shown myself to be vulnerable to show my password, but yet I'm not taking the due diligence to actually go and change the password on my phones, um, all my laptops, gaming systems, anything else that's actually connected to my Wi-Fi. So the reason why I'm doing that is just it's not convenient for me to actually do so. Um, but you should. That's the good security practices. Is that if anyone sees your password by mistake or on purpose, then you should take the appropriate measures to change it to keep things secure. All right. So last slide here. Let's go into captive portals. That's supposed to be another P. Captive portals, and what that says is that you want to, before someone gets onto your network, if you can send them to a captive portal to actually encrypt the encrypt their network connection once they log on to your network. You see this a lot of times in hotels. Whenever you log into a hotel network, they will ask you to go to a particular page and then accept the policies there, right? Remember in the first couple of lectures that I gave you guys, I told you about acceptive use policies. What can you do on my network? What shouldn't you do on my network? What am I responsible for? Right? Those policies need to be put out there, just in case anyone comes out there and actually does some illegal things on your network. So captive portals can go ahead and give you an opportunity to put that policy out, and then for have your users accept that policy. Okay. So again, when you see captive portals, remember if you go to a Starbucks or you go to a hotel and you try to get onto their Wi-Fi, before they actually give you access to any type of websites, they'll ask you to go to this captive portal, accept the terms and policies, and then you're free to roam around the internet after you have accepted those policies. Because if anything comes back to where you're doing illegal activities on their Wi-Fi, then that keeps them from being legally um, not tied to it. So if you do any type of illegal transactions, they're not legally tied to it. They could say, hey, this user saw my policies and they accepted it. So I'm not legally tied to it, but I can give you all their information while they were on my router. Okay. Moving on to role access point discovery tools. So a lot of times you'll see some people get onto a network and you may see a duplication of the same network, right? Uh, Let me see if I can show you that. Let's go back to this slide. And